I don't know why it goes dark. Why is it going dark? If I go back here, is it lighter or is it just because the area? Well, anyway, so today is my 48th birthday. And I'm kind of excited, and I'm going to move this around a little because I'm cutting and doing the juices, all right? And so my 48th birthday this morning, my son Wolf decided not to go to work. He wanted to spend time with me. And what we did is we spent time doing henna. So as you see, I still got some on here. I was teaching him how to use the liquid. He knows how to do tattoos. I guess we say he's a tattoo artist on the side, amongst his other passions that he does. And so I was teaching him about henna and the joys of henna. And so we did some designs, and it's slowly coming up and stuff like that. And then I just had some fun. I like doing that, especially one of the things that I enjoy about being a dancer is that I get to do some fantasy work, and get paid for it when I dance. So, well, now that I'm 48, I have, with the help of family members, especially my son Wolf, I have detoxed that breast cancer out of me. It's in remission. I just say, well, we always know we have cancer cells in our body. So they have been detoxed completely. And it took a while because I didn't first tell people about having breast cancer because as a health specialist, I was embarrassed about it because I was still doing certain things. I mean, at the time I was eating paleo style. But I still smoked. I enjoyed my cloves at night. And so when I found out that I had the breast cancer, I right away decided, let's go. Let's do something. I'm not going to cry about it. I'm not... this is something I can easily fix. And it was... what to do, because as a health specialist, I already had guided people towards, the Gerson detox therapy. I knew exactly what to do. That was the easy part. Actually implementing and doing it was difficult because no more meat. No animal products, no butter, no salt. I didn't realize what a salt addiction and butter addiction I had. Oh my gosh. Okay. And why also such emotional connections. I dealt with so much emotional connections in healing. It was frustrating for me. I'm going to throw these away. And what time are you going to see that I'm not a person who just sits to do the videos. I like to do stuff in the process. It just, I'm not ADD. I just was brought up, do something with your life. Have no regrets, enjoy. So, I am in the moment. And besides, a lot of this stuff, my Venus is in Virgo in the 3rd house. It actually helps me think. But anyway, so I didn't want to tell a lot of people about the breast cancer because I'm not one, that's not the kind of attention I like. I don't like that sympathy and especially since, most of the cancers and diseases, unless you're a child, we caused ourselves, like diabetes and all that and heart attacks. So it's not exactly like, I'm so sorry to hear about that. In other words, what they're really saying, or what I'm actually hearing is, I'm so sorry, you're a flipping idiot, and, well, hopefully you get that taken care of, and, And so that's how I saw it, and even though maybe that's not what people were saying, I was less forgiving to myself. I had wonderful, like I said, wonderful family members on all different sides of my different families that I have, and so that really supported and guided and helped me physically, financially, because the Gerson therapy, unfortunately, our government is so ridiculously, well, anyway, all I'm going to say is it's not covered by insurance. So, you know, buying a juicer, and we got the Norwalk, we did it right. Um, if you are detoxing for reasons for life or death, do it right. Just get the Norwalk and get it new. You know, I know you prefer used or something because you're going to be using it. You can even do it by helping others. I know you don't see me right now, but I'm coming back into the picture. You know, you can do it by helping others and do juices. So, in reality, it's a good purchase. And like right now, I have the cool thing about this detox process, and I do because you know, is it ever really cool to be sick? No, but my son learned a lot about health. So did a couple other cousins, and they're going through detox, not for life or death, but for high cholesterol. And digestive reasons. So we even put a couple of my grandparents on one of my family sides on juices. So a lot of people have been influenced by this. So there was that, you know how Reaganomics talked about that trickle-down effect. Well, this had a trickle-down effect too. And on all levels, on all sides of my family. So that was very wonderful and interesting. Now that today's my birthday and I'm 48, and I'm not doing 5 coffee breaks daily anymore. I was, and those were actually coffee enemas, but we call them coffee breaks. I was holding it because I was also having situations in my reproductive system. I was holding it due to the frontal flush for half an hour. So I was spending 5 times half an hour a day during that. Never mind the process of inserting the coffee, which is another 5 to 10 minutes, and expelling the coffee, which was another 5 to 10 minutes. So that was like 5 hours a day, and then just juicing. I was exhausted a lot. I had to sleep. Never really had appreciating sleep until now. So now I don't have to hold it that long, you know. So I just hold it for the minimal of 15 to 20 minutes. I do, during the process, I was doing the healing codes with binaural beats and Psyche K and tapping as a healer. I know a lot of energy modalities, so that really helped. Okay, and let me get the carrots. Woohoo, carrots. So that helped me too a lot. I wasn't just doing the detox. I was doing a lot of other healing involved, you know. So I'm thinking of how many people I'm cutting for, okay? Because I'm doing a total of 3 16s and 1 8. So what's cool is I'm drinking less, but there's a part of me, I'm not going to lie, that's like, no, we want all those nutrients, don't drink less. But then I feel like I can't even eat. There was a time when I couldn't even eat the fruit. I felt so full. I don't know how they said, you know, to push all that. I was just feeling so full and so backed up, I guess. What's really neat is, you know, taking all the vitamins and that I can drink now. And I'm only at 3. I'm hoping by the end of the month or within a month I would say by the next solar eclipse, I should be at 2 coffee breaks. I am still taking clients and helping them out, and I have a lot more compassion for them. Because I understand how stupid we can be and how addictive we are to something so simple like, you know, butter on my case. And then I did have the smoking with the cloves. And so other people have the sugar addictions. Never really was into it, though. I have been known in the past when I was younger, asked my friends, I could eat a whole bucket, those little buckets of frosting. I was never a cake person, I was the frosting. Always like ice cream. I have found wonderful healthy alternatives like coconut-based ice cream. Wonderful. And all natural. I'm vegan, though I'm 80-20, meaning I still cook one meal. It's usually either quinoa, beans, or potato. And a lot of people go, no, not potato, the starch. A lot of people forget, sorry about that, a lot of people forget how much potassium. And if you're eating, remember during the detox, what even helped me more, I think, was that I kept aligned proper food combining for alkaline results within the body. So I detoxed, I juiced, excuse me, I have pulp in my teeth. I did frontal detoxing. I went as natural as possible using henna in my hair, henna here, using minimal amount of products on me, and going as organic as possible. There are times that we couldn't for financial reasons, again, because of the insurance doesn't cover this, and I don't even have insurance. I would probably have my son put a leg in place and teach him how to sew it. It's not really that difficult, though. I'm not negating the importance of internal medicine for surgery. Our doctors are awesome for cutting people up. Okay, they just love it. So I am more into the symptoms, what causes that, as opposed to let's just cut that out and continue doing the same stupid thing that caused it. No. All right, so there is a difference, okay, of a healer and doctors, and I'm not saying one is better than the other, but if you work together, that is what's best, using foods. Now, if you're bleeding, oh my gosh, and it's life or death, please go to emergency and get that fixed. I mean, like I said, our doctors are awesome. They can sew that up in a jiffy, okay? And there's no need to suffer that way. Do know that any other things, though, food is, I mean, eating an apple is not going to stop hemorrhaging. Okay, though it can help whatever had caused the hemorrhaging in the first place. So do be aware that I do respect our doctors. Okay, but I'm very into internal healing, towards the cause and not just the symptoms. So in that regards, being aware of all that, and here I am at 48. I still juice and I help out all those and juice for other people. I still continue with my consultations now, and I really enjoy teaching dance and teaching yoga. Those are like two thrills of mine. I enjoy lecturing. My lectures have taken less dogmatic approach and more of a compassionate, since I've been there, done that, been stupid, done that, so I can feel as a healer much more compassion instead of like adamant, like just do this, just do that. It's so easy. It's hard, when you got certain people, they have a different approach, and it's great. Yet, doing this detox, I dealt with a lot of emotional healing too, because I did those energy healings, through tapping and Psyche K, and through the healing codes, and a mixture of them, meditations, and what I encountered, a lot of past life, I guess that should have been notable, because I am a Cancer cusp baby, with Leo, with the Cancer rising. So there was going to be a lot of stuff, plus my moon that rules my ascendant is in the 8th house of transformation and Aquarius. So there was going to be alternative emotional healing taking place and transformation, and just dealing with all those and how much one carries. If you are using astrology based ideas, philosophies, if you are a Cancer, have a Cancer moon or Cancer, major planet ascendant, or North Node, you do want to do some past life regression healings. Now it's not for everybody. Again, like I said, if you're bleeding tremendously, hemorrhaging, you're not going to do a detox and coffee enema and think, oh, I'm healed. No. Just like past life regression is not for everybody. Okay, so taking all that into account and being reasonable and understanding that those things are to take into consideration. Okay. Also too with juicing, a lot of people go, oh yeah, I juice, and they don't realize not everybody can juice kale or should be having kale. In fact, people with any kind of digestive issues are not going to be eating raw kale. Okay, so there are certain things they need to be, why a health specialist is important, to take that all into account. What are the healing crises? I dealt with so many. Oh my gosh, I have a recording that I did of the different healing crises I encountered. Whoa. And still am encountering certain ones. I still, once in a while, I have a good cry too when I'm in the middle of a coffee break there, and it's like, whoa, it's been a few weeks. I guess something surfaced and is releasing there. There was one time when I went from 5 coffee breaks to 4. I just had a massive breakout, and it was just like, whoa, what's going on? And then I kind of like went back to 5, then 4, tapering off, going back and forth until it just, my body regulated itself, felt like it was having too many oils. I had to be aware, well, what am I taking in? That could be too much oils for that, because it was right along the liver meridian. And so it's like, hey, it's pushing out, maybe also too regulating how many juices I was having compared to the coffee enemas. So all that, people want to self-diagnose and do that. You please be with a specialist. I have been dealing with and working with people with the Gerson detox therapy for years before I did it completely myself. I had already done enemas here and there for cleansing and juicing, so it wasn't just like, oh, all of a sudden just switching my life completely around. Okay, so that is something, that guidance is necessary. But I just wanted to say, now that I'm 48, it's my birthday, I feel great. I am very thankful to many family members. Thank you. You guys know who you are. On the science side and on the Roja side, and it was interesting because I think on all sides, on the side, we all, sorry, that sounded as if I was doubting them. I just paused at inopportune times. All 3 sides are wonderful, and I give you guys all love, and the support is wonderful. And I know that in some of you, you guys gave me support just by in your hearts, and that was wonderful in itself. I'm gonna cry. I'm a crier. So, but now we're gonna move on, and here I am, and I'm excited. I've been writing about what's been going on in my life with this detox, what I have encountered in the past life, and learning about karma and soul purpose, and writing about it and voice recording it, so that way I can write a book about it. I'm thinking right now, and I'm looking out towards it. Let me just show you what I'm looking out towards. A nice, can you guys see that up there? See the grass out there? There's a tree, apple tree there, and it just calls me when I think. I look towards trees when I think a lot, and bushes, and the fairies talk to me, and I know you're like, okay, she's lost it. Yeah. Okay, so, but anyway, I am going to do some juicing too, because they're buying the food right now, because I'm going to make myself a mango coconut pie, ice cream pie, and So while they're at the market, I am going to be juicing. So thank you again, and everybody, thank you for the happy birthday wishes. I love you dearly. Unconditional love and healing, love, and light to everybody. And if you have questions regarding, any health services that I provide, any energy classes or healings, and astrology, or want to take my dance classes, okay, please let me know. If you like any part of this video, please thumbs up, share with someone, okay? Maybe they need to know that everything is possible with time, space, and patience. And share with someone, subscribe. There's so much, and I do my consultations and my classes in Spanish also, okay? And well, anyway, much hugs, chasito.